Alright, folks, and now we are back. We're on the adventure where we play, adapt, and destroy your favorite games. And so we have been doing the second playtest of Polysurgy today. And a couple of things have happened, a couple of things haven't happened, sadly. But for now, we will be
So all your
continuing.
actions and all my actions.
Yeah,
basically.
basically, yeah.
It's quite fun though. Anyway.
Alright, so if we do the intro, and everybody.
Roll up, roll up, roll up,
Roll
roll up,
on the
roll up,
adventure,
roll up,
roll
roll
on
up,
the
roll up,
adventure,
roll up,
roll
roll on the
On the
adventure.
adventure.
roll
On the adventure.
again.
That actually kind of worked.
Hey, it did. We're
Sure,
doing
let's
well.
pretend that's true.
I'm
Live
gonna
our
say
best
this like
life.
I say every episode. I will make a canned intro at some point when I have time.
Many years from now, as the Ice Age free.
Right. So where were we?
Yes, so we were going into the third season of the game, and I'm going to be setting up my actions again. So just to clarify, Mr. Pleiadius is in effect this turn. So
So our predictive actions all cost
me,
extra.
I have-
yes, predictive actions will cost 1 point extra than usual.
So the 3 points instead of 2 points.
Yep.
Ooh, because I was actually going to do some of those this time, but now I'm not.
Indeed, we must be patient.
Cool. I'm largely doing the same thing.
I have 2 points in merchantile. Oh, 3 points! 3 points in merchantile. And that's all I can do. Let's see what I can do.
I can pump out 9 points of academics this round.
Look! Live your best life. Really educate your people.
Or you could just do like some really big actions.
I was going to say, just block the hell out of the enemy because they're following the classic tactics and annals, so it's obvious what they're going to be doing.
I mean, 8
Dave,
points will
do you
get
have
you
any high point resources you can exploit?
What?
So if I picked, because I can pick as 3 points with my merchantile to double 1 point type next turn.
I think that was supposedly just for you, but
I would like to use it on someone else.
Oh, it says player allocate.
Yep.
So yes. What, Amy? Ruling?
Sorry, yes?
So can Ed put double 1 point type next turn and me get the benefit if he rolls it?
I will say yes, that makes sense.
Awesome.
I thought that was it, but I wasn't sure.
Good.
No, that's fine. This is what the game's for. So yeah, I put down all my actions. Everyone feel free to do their stuff.
Right. So what would you like double for next turn, Dave?
I would like double my military because that's the biggest one I've got.
Supply of weapons here, but like violence is bad, man. Violence is bad. Do you want them? So I'm going to sell you all these weapons.
That's an interesting question. Are we going to say that crosses your line? Because you're the one giving it to them, but you're not the one using them.
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not using them. I don't like violence against the Empire, and I don't like violence. No, I don't like inter violence with us. And oh my god, my handwriting's so bad I can't read it. Oh, I really need to get my better handwriting. My lines are stop party infights and a unanimous decision. So no, that doesn't. I don't think that violates any of my terms.
Okay,
if they've used those weapons to attack Chris, then yes, that would be. I'd have to step in.
That doesn't seem a line because I think wasn't it like no war at all? Because then that makes more sense because that's a line you can cross as opposed to like I don't think you're ever going to attack each other.
That's a good point.
We not got
fine. You know what's fine? No war at all. War is bad. Well, no war at all for me. For me, war is bad.
Giving the guns is fine because you can go based on the logic of
I can sell to Saudi Arabia, but I can't send. Yeah, that's
Oh god.
Well, you can go by the logic of swords don't kill people.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Sorry.
So that makes sense. Right. Okay. So put that down on the table. What do
what number do we want for this one? Betrayal. So yeah, let's go number 10. We're gonna have our double military.
Okay. I am going to put down a double military as well, using my industrial centres.
No. So, question: if we roll both, do we double, or is it just one?
I think it'd be like adds one each time.
Yeah, I would say so. Like every subsequent would be +1.
Ooh,
or just
excitement.
Or triple it rather than quadrupling it.
Yeah, I mean, also you're putting a lot on the single spot, so high risk, high reward.
That's my plan. The thing is that my wisdom is knowing when to use overwhelming force is kind
Makes
of playing
sense.
into this.
Okay.
So I am also going to put, if no one else minds, I'm going to put a build military on the number 19, unless anyone's got a better plan.
That seems all good.
I mean, because if I get to build military and then double it,
yeah, then that's you living your best life.
yeah, then that's 14 points of military, which is enough to do. Well, to
conquer the world. No.
Well, it's enough to put the 6-point backfire over 3 of the Empire's actions.
Oh yes, let's go for it. The dice may not be in our favour, but we're gonna try.
You've got to try for it. If that gets rolled, though, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, that'd be the dream. All right.
But,
yeah, it's not doing too well right now, apparently.
Hey, who's got all my academics and how they want to?
That would be me. So yes, this turn I have 9 academics.
Yes, you can do a lot of stuff. What do you want to do?
There was the temptation just to put 2 backfires down on the Empire actions.
I personally want to say that backfire is such a strong action, the way it's currently used, that you can only do it once.
That's fair.
That's why it's expensive, though.
5 isn't expensive when you have 9.
But it still is.
But it has taken like all of one person's.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
It's a big collab.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't do 2 backfires anyway. You could just do 1 and something else.
Yeah.
Multiple actions of the same type are cheaper.
Oh, are they?
Yep. It says right here down the thing.
3 for the second one.
Oh, no.
8 points to do 2.
Okay. I kind of still want to argue that it should be 5 each time because that just makes sense to me, but up to you guys.
I was about to say, it might be for the biggest action because they are so powerful.
Yeah, I think for every other action besides that.
It kind of depends on how often you can pull that off, because if you can endlessly cock block the Empire, it does kind of make
let's do it.
It's only a 10% chance on each one.
Yeah, let's do rules written right now. So, yep, you can do 2 backlashes on me if you wish, but you can also do other stuff.
Backlash.
I'm just saying where they actually put things down. Yeah, go too far.
There's 7, 9, and 16, and I can move the military one off 9 if you'd rather take that one.
Let's catch that with me. I'm putting it down on the betrayal on the accelerated proceedings, and the foreign aid.
Okay.
That's the 7 and the 9. So essentially using the temporary mass academic forces of 2 cities, we're hopefully easily able to predict everything you can do and put our optimized
it's
forces.
Also, you could do stuff like propaganda and things like that. Make come up with like philosophical justifications why doing those things would be incredibly harmful to their spiritual purity and undermine the very reign of the Yao, that kind of stuff.
It's basically a single elaborately constructed calligraphy paper.
Well, I mean, literally, something like that.
Hero.
Well, something like that did actually happen in Chinese history, called the Way of Heaven. And literally, it was when the Zhao dynasty came into command, they had to belittle the Shang dynasty, which came before them. And so they basically said, okay, we became the empire because, well, these guys sucked. And they like lost the will of heaven. And so we became them because we're the most virtuous and we have the will of heaven now.
Of course.
So we're the emperors now. So you could sort of do something along that line. So there's historical
Yeah.
precedent.
Nice.
Like, discourage their
Yes, we're
inheritance of
basically-
imperial power.
Yeah, basically make the people hate them, because that's kind of what the way was built upon. It was built upon being most virtuous, helping the most people, and when people are suffering, you start to lose the way of heaven.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we're basically legalistically undermining your entire mandate to rule.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. All right.
That's what we
Sweet.
do.
Nice.
So you're doing that right down the table. Right. So who else has not gone yet?
I put both my builds.
I've done my
and
singular
double
thing.
on.
Okay. So
The singular
everyone,
thing.
It's all I've
everyone's
got,
ready.
all my academics. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's roll.
Oh no. Oh
So
no.
who's going to roll first?
I'll roll first.
18.
18. All right.
Taxation.
No, it's not.
Wait.
Yeah, it is. So 18, taxation. Pick a building type. You and only you may gain the benefit of that building type, but may use the buildings possessed by other players as well as your own.
I've got. I am. Well, one of us has to claim it.
Do you want to
If no
be
else
lent
does,
the
I
use of
will.
my? Do you want to be lent the use of my 2 fortresses for a turn? So I've been too busy churning out propaganda materials.
I got a 7, sorry, by the way. That's my dice roll.
We'll work out what
Alright.
else is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so number 7. Number 7 is one of my actions.
It was
All
one of
right.
your actions.
Oh, there's a backlash on it.
Yep,
Oh.
there is a backlash on this, so I am going to take a hit. But the Yao Empire is going to execute a price undercut. So trade has become significantly cheaper in the Empire, undercutting everyone else on the table. Spend a total of 4 mercantile spaces between you, or destroy 1 bazaar permanently, or lose 1 stability every turn after this is put down.
Oh, God.
Well, we backlashed it though. We got rid of it.
You didn't get rid of it. Do we want to? Because I personally said backlash was you choose.
Backlash causes the Empire's action to go disastrous.
Oh yes. Do we want that to be the case?
Yes, please. And you get.
Well, we do, yes.
Yes.
Because I'm just saying,
The
last time we
ideal-
did backlash was you chose something random and that was off the table. It seems weird that you could just get rid of my action.
Well, there is. There's the 2.1 that reverts its base event, right? Which is what we were doing last time.
But the Empire
gets
chooses
to
the
choose
target.
if you roll it. Most that 3 points is revert to baseline, but you choose the target. So that's to get rid of an Empire action is 3 points normally. To cause it to go wrong is 5.
Okay. I'm just wondering how this will go wrong because I can't take damage. The only thing I can do is remove actions or take less actions.
Plot.
Alright. Let's think about it this way. So I'm trying to execute a price undercut and essentially make everyone come to me for trade rather than you guys.
Maybe you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Or let's do it like this way. Because you guys said that your backlash was essentially saying, these guys super suck. You're like challenging the basis of their rule. You could basically say
they can't pay their farmers or something.
They can't pay their farmers, or you could say something like they give you second-hand, like really bad goods.
Everything's cheap because none of it is of high quality. And it's the thing of like, oh yeah, everything's crap for them. And as soon as they hear the rumor, oh yeah, everything's crap, all the prices go on sale. Isn't that weird?
All right. Okay, I'm going to say that's what goes horrendously wrong. They have a huge price undercut, but no one is buying.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that causes that action to go wrong. Yeah. I don't think you get any benefit. I don't get any benefit.
It's internal instability rather than anything else, isn't it?
All right, but you haven't destroyed the action like you did last time, so I am able to do it again if it comes up.
No.
That's fine. No problem.
Awesome. Okay, so that was 7. What was there should be another number.
I got a 6.
6. Stabilization. You lose 2 stability immediately, which is not a thing here.
No, well, it might be after the last roll, so we should.
That's true. My roll. So All right. Mine was for 12. Let's see what's on 12. Fire.
Oh no.
Someone must choose to lose a hex. Empty hexes first.
Okay.
So, right, someone.
I can
He's
lose an
smoking
empty
just
hex
outside
to-
the gardens. He forgot to put it out.
You
and
taking
burned
it?
down. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You
Alright,
sure?
so you lose a hex permanently.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's gone. Someone went to my river. He started smoking there, and he forgot to put it out.
Put it down one of your gardens.
Okay.
No, not my gardens. They're useful. One of the empty hexes.
Oh right, yeah, one of the empty bits.
But-
Oh
And
wow.
the other one,
Ow.
so someone still needs to take taxation.
Uh,
Yeah, no one's claimed taxation yet.
And stabilization here is irrelevant.
unfortunately.
Because I'm
So
going
who
to
wants
do
to
any
tax
stability damage to you guys. Dang it.
Not yet. Not yet.
Right. Yeah, both of us have been rolling terribly, haven't we, Amy?
Yeah.
At least it's not just you, because that would.
I think
Yeah.
part of the problem is I'm doing 4 actions, so one for each player in the game. I think
Yeah.
I should maybe do is have 4 2-6 actions, so up to +2, because you guys can do usually 2 or 3 actions per turn, whereas I can only do 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think that
That's
might just help with making it a bit easier for the Empire to be a threat, especially if this is just a survive
Yeah,
game.
whack it up to
Yeah,
6
no
then
problem.
for the last phase.
Awesome. So the last season I will do 6 actions.
Yeah.
The Empire's really turned its attention to us now.
Oh yeah.
Trade war.
Yeah, or not.
Oh, but the problem is now I can't. Oh man, so taxation. Can I grab those 2 fortresses, please?
Yes.
Yeah, they're both military, I assume.
Yep.
Cool. So that puts me up to 10 military.
Yep. And the
Sorry, no,
seers
8
are-
military, not 10. Duh. Sorry.
Yep. The smoke. I'm going to say the smoke from the fire of you burning down one of your hexes, Ed, has made it so the seer sees images in the fire, and they are now unmystified. So they can now
Brilliant.
go back
Oh,
to doing
wow.
that stuff normally.
Hooray!
Right.
Awesome. Okay, so last turn.
So, I kind of want to wait. Does anyone want to let me know what some of the Empire actions are going to be, so I can basically make the ones that will benefit them the most really hurt? Because I've got enough to do two attacks basically.
Okay. Let me see where the Empire.
Don't delete them. I was putting stuff on.
I got rid of the old. I thought I got rid of the old ones. Sorry.
You did, but you just got rid of new ones.
Oh no.
Overlap.
Sorry.
It's alright. Alright.
So yeah, because I've got.
The problem is we don't know what half of these things are because
That's what amuses me, right?
Yeah, we've rolled so badly for the Empire. I think definitely having 6 actions is probably
Oh yeah.
correct.
I was about to say it's probably better to put half of them at first, then we put ours down and you put your last 3 down as well.
The reason that I originally didn't do that is because the idea is that the Empire is a bit big and clunky and we're the sort of plucky underdogs.
Okay, fair enough.
That was it. That was an intentional thing. Whether it works or not is a different story.
The general idea is that we should be able to target things
Yeah.
significantly more, whereas the Empire is kind of a bit.
Yeah, I am lumbering, but if I hit you, I hit you.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Also, you generally don't have, you won't lose actual actions. You'll lose options and things like that next turn.
Yeah.
Whereas we will lose the ability to act sometimes.
I'm gonna put all of those down. Okay, awesome. I am done.
In theory, if we got really bad rolls, we could end up permanently losing stuff and end up on a rapid death spiral. But
Yeah,
I think it would be
we
quite
need
unlikely.
to ramp that up though.
Yeah, because at the moment we've not had much that matters.
Well, I've put in a lot of build and double, and I've hit none of them.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky with some rolls.
I have, but mine have been more just being weird to the Empire and being like, what? And then it all going wrong. just freaking them out, calling their bluffs.
Command thing.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I say I borrowed your forces, so I am going to
Yep.
be putting in. If people can work out what they're up to, then that'd be really nice.
Yeah, that means pretty much only.
Someone's changed the formatting.
There's a new
sorry.
table. No.
Betrayal.
Oh God, what's happened?
There we are.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties, folks. Now there's even more tables.
What
Oh,
did
no.
you put extra columns in?
Oh no.
I clicked and
Where's the undo
scrolled.
button?
There
This
we
is why
go.
I don't like Google Drive, because clicking on the
There
scroll
we
bar
go.
should not
Oh,
make
no.
new columns.
Go forward. Go forward.
Oh, shenanigans.
You go to the Empire actions. There we go. Oh gosh.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh, this is what it's like
Okay.
doing a podcast.
I figured out what I want to do.
A podcast.
I do. Here I am.
All right,
But
what are you
even
going to do?
better, I'm sick of number 8's bureaucracy. I'm going to strike back with a P test. Using all our
What?
academic knowledge, we are going to amass all their wrongdoings and parade it down their streets.
Okay, you're going to do parade. That's fair enough.
Lots of big
Strike back.
banners with mottos and
Oh yeah.
so forth on.
We also have small children holding up things they don't understand. It's like really like a guilt trip.
Okay, that's are we all going full strike back this time?
Yeah, we're just going to be like, you know what, emphasize you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
To war! I mean, not war, because we don't war. We
Right.
peacefully
What
protest.
what I want to do is I want to if anyone can like reveal some actions, that'd be great.
I've revealed my actions. I put all my points into that. That's all I've got.
Cool.
Okay. Purple, what are you doing?
So there's purple. I think is waiting on other people to see what
That's
they're
true.
doing. I've
So,
got
Chris, what are you doing?
3 academics. So again, I can use the piercing insight of top sages in order to analyze the movement and behavior and so forth of the Yao Empire
Yep.
and try and analyze what they're doing. Once the goddamn page refreshes, actually put some
Okay, so
context
how
on
does this work? Do you pay 3 and I tell you what something is of my choice?
it.
Wait, I think you get to pick. The way we did it last time is get to pick one.
Right, okay.
2 points. Reveal an empire action immediately.
All right.
So I can only do that once because the discount can't go beneath 2 points.
Well,
That makes sense.
that one's not spread anyway, so it can't get discounted.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
All right, so which
Cool.
one do you want to know about?
So you've got your festival, you've got your revelations, your delayed gratification. Oh God, you're everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go have a look at your delayed gratification.
Okay, you're going to look at that one. Let me get it up. All right. So that one would be me sending a raiding party at you.
Ooh. They're going to be attacked.
In this case, because it's taking from what Ed did last game, a riverside adjacent building is damaged, cannot be used for this turn. This unites the people +1 stability. I'm going to say in the cases where there's no riverside adjacent buildings.
I think it should be permanently get rid of a build.
Yeah, I think destroyed is their term there. All right.
Because now we've got more options for adding them than we did last time.
Yeah. So a riverside building will be destroyed, but it will unite the people and give you a single stability.
So yeah, we don't need to put the investigate thing on there. We just need to points to spent. Because I might want to put something on the raiding thing. So actually, sod it. I am gonna use I've got 8 military, so I can put strike back twice, and one of them is going to be over the raiding party. So if they do raid, I'm gonna just trounce their raiding party.
Yeah, you're just going to set a trap, basically.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for that. I'm going to use my... I'm also going to send out... I want to put another strike back down, but I don't know where to put it. What do people think?
Spoilt for choice.
I think we're going to end up with
Really
some
bloody
instability.
Yeah.
we're
I'll tell you
actually
what.
gonna-
Where do we think Amy would put the nastiest one? I think it's going to be 22, because I reckon that she's thinking if we get rid of it and roll it back to the baseline for cheap, we still get a one building thing, which isn't particularly great.
Go for it.
So I'm going to strike. And then I've still got 4 points of industrial. So I am going to... Because it makes sense, I am going to put double military somewhere.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put
Just
it
keep
over
that
fire.
going.
Well, it makes sense. It's what I think these people would do.
Okay. So does everyone
Yeah.
put down their things?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Final rolls. Go.
Are you sure? Because Ed's only spent 5 points total.
Yeah, I have
yes,
two. I have one other mercantile point, and
Do you want to spend on something?
there's the last. Oh no, I have this. I have this embassy, which is diplomacy. I have a bunch of diplomacy I've not spent. That's a 4-point diplomacy. I don't want to put that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, where are the rest of Ed's points?
I was a bit confused. Yeah.
Slowly being saved for the master.
It's
What
not
is-
how this game works.
The master plan, David. The
Did you-
master plan.
Did the leaders of your city forget the master plan when they were stoned?
We can neither confirm nor deny this rumor. We can only embrace the path ahead. The
Sure.
path ahead will be. Revert to baseline for festival. No, not for the festival. There's our strike back there. Exchange is going to be. I'm going to put that as revert to baseline.
But you get to pick, or they get to pick?
3 points, so I get to pick.
Cool.
So someone's going to exchange some stuff.
Cool.
And
Okay.
that's all I can do.
All right. So I think if everyone spent their points, roll for it.
Oh, goodness.
17. Ouch.
12.
I hit
17.
an Empire action.
You did.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Okay.
Revelations.
Let's
You
get all the
hit-
rolls first. And then we
Let's
can...
get the rolls first. So someone
Okay.
write them down.
Okay,
I think we should
17.
put- That seems to make better narratives, so I think we should probably put...
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
have a 12.
I got a 1.
Okay. Yep, you hit the double military.
Nice.
Yay, finally, when I can't
Number 1.
use it.
Someone hit unforeseen complications. And the other one I got was a 6. Huzzah! So
Oh,
that
we
hit my
got 2
empire
of your
action.
actions, but not the ones we're after. No!
Foiled again!
Nice. Okay, so let's do the things that aren't empire actions.
Okay.
No, actually, double military is double military, so you just
I
get.
prepare a massive military
Yeah.
conquest.
That just makes sense to me.
Defense force for next time.
Number 1, unforeseen complications. You cannot use a building type of your choice at this turn. So currently we've been saying it's next turn because that's when it's been relevant, but
Yeah.
up to people.
It's
This might be
next
something
time.
to talk about during next turn. So this isn't important. It just doesn't do anything.
One of us
Okay.
has to take it, but yeah.
Yep. Someone just has to take it. Doesn't matter who though. Okay. With that, number 6, my action is political suicide.
Oh, no.
What?
Your leaders have been dishonored and everything is in chaos.
Not again!
Lose 4 stability immediately.
I've lost 4 stability immediately. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, that peaceful protest, they didn't take kindly to it. They're like, oh, well,
Well,
so you
assuming
have our
went for the
laundry.
peaceful-
Here's... Ow,
Yeah.
so I've
I'm
got
assuming
So
you
this-
went for the peaceful protest and they just sent in the soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other action of mine, which you hit, I believe that was 17, so 7. Okay. Foreign champion.
Oh god.
So here we go. A foreigner has won an important battle. Lose 1 stability per turn until you defeat him. Cost 2 military.
I am
Okay.
totally doing that next turn, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
sadly,
I'm. Oh, is that what happened to me? Then is it? Like I am.
I think
like
so.
something went really like the foreigner
Poorly.
caught me out. Has really screwed up this "we control the river" thing for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like now it's personal.
This
I'm
foreigner
guessing,
has to die.
I'm imagining like Lu Bu suddenly just showed up and
Oh, not
starts
Lu
wrecking
Bu.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man,
Lubue,
I like
yeah.
this.
That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't do much for me because this is the final turn.
Yeah,
I think this is why we need to talk about Empire actions getting stronger because
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
agree with that.
I think to be fair, just having 6 of them from the start would have been.
I think having
like,
6
considerably more
actions
reasonable.
from the start and maybe having essentially like the stronger actions I can't use till later, but when I can use them,
Yeah.
they hit you hard.
Or have a cooldown or something. I don't know.
Or
We can have
possibly
a
the
We'll
same
think about it.
figure it
actions.
out in the discussion
Yeah.
because I think this
Right.
game it was a lot easier for you guys to beat the Empire. On that note,
Some of
It
it
was
is
really
rolled,
bad
I mean.
rolls on your part,
True.
though.
yeah, I think so. But yeah, so as the final season passes and you come into the new year, despite some small setbacks and other issues, you guys have actually managed to stave off the Yao Empire. And the Yao
Hey!
Empire curls back in on itself and waits, biding its time until it can come after you again.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I've
man.
got to go after this foreigner because the honor's on the line. Damn it!
Yep.
It's
So-
okay, man. His name was Chow. He was great. We took him in. He works the gardens now. It's all good. It's all good.
So you guys have won Polysurgy.
Yay!
Cool. Thanks for running, Amy.
Yeah,
No
thank
problem at
you.
all.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for letting me run.
So the question is, how did it compare being a player to running the game?
I think from my experience having started as a player and then going to a DM, in some ways it's a lot simpler because I don't have to worry about buildings and hexes and all of that because I don't build a map. I am just a conglomerate thing. But at the same time, it means I think at the start of the game I had a lot less action economy than you guys did, so I just felt like there was only certain things I could do. So I had been updating like the power of some of my actions during the game because I just realised that if I did them the way I did them, it would not work. Because my strategy was slow burn. Like essentially, a bit of stability lost here, a building also lost here, and then chomping on you at the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, for instance, like 22, the action
Forces.
you guys hit would have been Crusade.
Okay, let's get serious.
Yeah, so that would have been like the big war
but
battle.
all in all, that's another cracking game.
Yeah, it was very fun. So next time will be the breakdown episode where we go over what went right, what went wrong, what would change, and talk about stuff for the next arc.
Awesome. See you then.
See you guys then.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.